What is up, guys? Hummellz back again with another commentary, and pretty recent to my last one, so I'm happy about that. And today we actually have a different kind of gameplay. This isn't a pub, which is a public match if anyone didn't know. But as you saw, we should pick our teams. This is a game battles match, and game battles is like competitive gaming. And recently, well, not recently, but for the past like 7 or 8 months, it's all I've been playing because public matches are just full of crap and full of stuff that really, you see why the game gets so frustrating, because kids just do the stupidest stuff. And that's why I hate public matches. But I love competitive gaming. The system is kind of corrupt though, because game battles, what it's called, is you can lie and you can say you won when you didn't. And right here I'm last alive. But basically how this works is that you get 4 teammates, or you can get 3 or 2, or you can do singles. And then you sign up on this website, Game Battles, and you schedule a time, a type of game type you want to play, S&D, TDM. I don't know. I think they still do domination, but I don't think that's like tournament rules or anything. And you play them, and then afterwards you report. And it's really fun if you're looking for a challenge and looking to play against people that are actually as good as you and or better. Then game battles is definitely the thing to do, because you're not playing against the kid that just got the game, and like that's fun and all, but doing that for a year is unbearable, and I cannot even imagine how bad that would be. But if you play game battles, you play with kids that are as good as you or better, and that's fun because you actually get better. And at the beginning I went like 0-10 on like 4 different teams because we kept remaking, and it wasn't really fun. I didn't like it at all. But I kept playing, and now that's all I play. Because I think it's fun, because when you beat someone that's like really good, it's just, the sense of satisfaction is crazy. Because you feel like you actually did something, instead of playing like public matches where you play little Jimmy from 3rd grade who's cussing everyone out because his mom's not home. And it's just a change of pace. And I think soon, specifically because of Black Ops 2, competitive gaming is going to take off, and I mean take off like it's never before, like be like Halo and StarCraft and all those, because those are huge. Those communities are crazy. I think there's public matches in StarCraft. Yeah, there has to be, but the prizes they win are seriously, I think, upwards into the millions, and $1 million for playing video games. That's insane. Like, could you imagine playing alone and winning $1 million for playing video games? Like, you would never get yelled at by your parents for playing video games if you came home with a check from $1 million. But hopefully Black Ops 2, with all the competitive support, and most people haven't heard about it because they don't really care about competitive, but if you play competitive, you know how big this is going to be and how much it can change the way everyone plays. And it'd be great if competitive was a lot bigger, because there'd be more tournaments. Like, in this game, no one had tournaments because they didn't support it. There was this, I don't know what, I think it was if you had a LAN party, there wasn't a 5-second countdown. And I mean, this was an easy fix, but Infinity Ward, as always, doesn't like to fix their game. So, of course, they didn't fix it. So, MLG, which is Major League Gaming, didn't pick it up on the circuit, which is absolutely ridiculous, because Black Ops, the first one, really helped bring it alive. And after that, it really didn't help that we weren't on the circuit, because we didn't get that much exposure. And this year I was going to go to an event that's by me, because I think there's 3 or 4 events all around the US, and I think there's some circuits in Europe, but they go around and you play for money, obviously. And unfortunately, because of that glitch, or I don't think it was a glitch, but because of that patch that they didn't do, now they didn't pick it up, so it's whatever though, because Black Ops 2 is coming out, and that's going to be a great game. Like, I never say that about games, but I really hope it's going to be great because of that streaming. You can turn off third-personing, and I can tell you what third-personing is. I think my teammate dies after this. No, or I die. But right here, what I'm doing is I'm standing up against this dumpster, and I have a teammate going into third-person mode and looking over my shoulder, telling me when they're about to get the bomb. And I really hate that. I really hate how people play like that because it's basically having another teammate. I don't even have to look that way. I can focus on a completely different section and still get the kill. And I don't know if I do. I don't think I do right now because I believe it's 3-1, and I know we don't win after this round. But they are taking that out because David Vonderhaar has sent out many tweets saying that that's done, which is great because there's no more cheap stuff. And I don't know what's going to happen if Black Ops 2 flops. I really hope it doesn't flop because that's the only... I don't know what they're doing after Black Ops 2 because, as you've seen, we've gone past the last war. Like, unless they make a Modern Warfare 4, which I honestly don't think they do. People think they do, but they'd only make it if they were trying to make more money, which they really don't need. But you know they want the money. That's all they want. But because we've already gone into the future, and I really don't want this to turn into like a Halo 8. Because if it turns into Halo, then why even play it? Because Halo's the tried and true method. And actually we did win that round, I was mistaken. But yeah, you see how I turned the corner with my sights up? It's because someone said, hey, he's right next to you. And that's just, it's cheat. It's not cheating, but it's really cheap. Everyone does it. I'm not the only one that does it. And I really don't like that. And right there he says, get off Skype, because he knows we're third-personing. And I think that's funny, because everyone does it, and you have to do it if you want to go anywhere. But Black Ops 2, hopefully that'll take that away, and we can actually see who's good, and people have a chance to rise up, because this is a new game, and so far Optic, and some people only know them for their sniping, but Optic is definitely not just a sniper team. They've won every single tournament except for EGL 8, which was the last one, and they've just dominated the competitive scene in Modern Warfare 3. And they're the top of the top. They're the team to beat right now. But Black Ops 2 is coming out, so for all we know, random people could come out of nowhere and play really well and be the best. And that's what I like. And it's going to be fresh. It's totally customizable, which is new. And I think it'll really help everyone. And I hope pubs are fun, too, because public matches, I loved public matches. Back in Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. Well, not really Black Ops. I quit that and did some trick shotting, and I was horrible at trick shotting. But I did it because I really did not like Black Ops. But then going back to it, I realized that it was actually a decent game. And I really enjoy it now, which is unfortunate because I wish I would have liked it in its heyday. But that's the commentary, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have another one out soon, hopefully. And I hope you all are looking forward to Black Ops 2 because it is only 2 weeks away. But anyway, guys, see ya. Deuces.